guys, Liv here with my 26-week bump date. I feel bad because honestly I don't have a ton to update you guys on, and nothing has changed since last week in terms of sort of my acid reflux, heartburn, and my back pain. I will say that my back pain has gotten a little bit better. We started our Bradley method breathing classes, which was awesome. Like, our first class was great. Eric wasn't there, but I really enjoyed it, and I think it's going to be really useful. But there were some exercises that they gave, and they definitely are helping sort of like my back pain and whatnot. There's tailor sitting, which is just encouraging you to sit cross-legged on the floor, so on a hard surface. And then the other one that's been really helping is sort of being on all four, like your hands and knees, and rotating using your very lower back kind of muscle to rotate your pelvis. I think that's how to describe it, I don't know. But anyways, those two in particular have really helped kind of alleviate any pressure and whatnot that I was feeling. I am still having this pain from like the abdominal muscle separation from the wall or whatever it is that happened. I don't really know. It's been flared up a little bit the last couple days. Yesterday I was sort of flat out all day, trying to ice it and just reduce any inflammation, but I think that it was just because I kind of overworked myself over the weekend. Eric had been away last week and then came back, and we tried to cram a ton that we needed to do over the weekend. So like, we put together a dresser and like went and looked at a bunch. Well, first we went and looked at a bunch of dressers, and then bought one from my IKEA because we felt like we were being cheap. But anyways, lots of stuff like that, just kind of bending up, down, lifting, moving, walking. So I think that it's just a lot on my body right now. I have a very narrow frame, and I think that just even like the little extra weight that I'm carrying is taking a bit of a toll. I had a brace on my knee earlier today just because one of the exercises that we're doing for the Bradley method is like squats, like deep squats, and I was noticing my right knee was like kind of painful, and when I say kind of, I mean it was pretty painful. So I, wrapped my knee up, and then I bought and am wearing compression socks because I had been having sort of my left leg, and this is before even pregnancy, but my left leg had been bugging me a bunch, and just because I've gone off love knots, I'm just super paranoid. So, and because we're going to Vancouver next week, I was like, well, it's just good for traveling anyways, so I bought a couple pairs. And those are feeling really nice, and I feel like they're helping with circulation, so that's good. But otherwise, I feel really good. I mean, other than the acid reflux and the heartburn, I mean, that comes and goes, so my appetite's sort of linked to that a little bit. But I definitely have good energy. This feels like the true sort of like honeymoon phase, I guess, of pregnancy. I hope it continues because we are headed to Vancouver next week for our baby moon, which we're really excited about because we haven't been back to the west coast of Canada in a long time. It's quite expensive to travel out there, and by the time you get a hotel and all the rest of it, it's pricey. So we're excited to catch up with some friends and some family, and my mom's throwing me a shower, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, that's gonna be really nice. And it also, honestly, truthfully, I'm just looking forward to some quality time with Eric because he has been working like crazy. So he was in sort of like a reporting phase, we call it, a few weeks back, and then basically he's been away for the last couple weeks because he's trying to cram in all these conferences and work trips before sort of the tail end of my pregnancy, because I really didn't want him to be a long flight away if I ended up going into labor or what have you. So, and he didn't want to either, obviously. This isn't me forcing it on him, but so it just kind of ended up being that he had a lot kind of condensed in a short amount of time. So we really haven't seen a lot of each other, and we miss each other, and the time that we have had together has been organizing our house and dealing with all of that. So yeah, I think that we just really need some time with him and I guess that's what baby moons are all about before baby comes, to have some time for him and I to reconnect. But yeah, we, in terms of the house, we're nearly there. We're getting there slowly but surely. It feels like it's taking forever, but people say that we're doing amazing considering we've only been here for a few weeks. I'm hoping to have a video up sometime in the next couple weeks on that. I'd like to say that it'll be early next week, but I just don't want to make any guarantees. We're having a housewarming party this weekend, and so in theory it should be pretty well organized, but it's still, I know that like our secondary bedroom that we're doing as an office, it probably won't be ready. So I don't know what I'm going to do on that. I will later this week though do my nursery update for you guys. I'll take you over sort of what concept we have, what we've got so far, and the early stages of that design, and the pieces that we are incorporating and what I'm still looking for and what have you. So keep an eye out for that later this week. Otherwise, that's it. I know not a super exciting update, really short and sweet, but I mean, I guess that's good. Like, there's nothing really to share. Anxiety is pretty low. I mean, he's moving a lot, but I get nervous if he doesn't. That's normal. I'm just trying to learn his patterns, and otherwise I'm feeling good. I'm all stuffed up. Allergies are really bad right now. I always have allergies, and I'm not doing allergy injections, and I try to avoid medications, so I feel like I'm just like really stuffed up. But other than that, we're doing good. So thanks as usual for watching, guys. We have an OB appointment next week. Next week I think it's going to be quite busy because we'll have a bump date, we'll have an OB appointment, and we're headed to Vancouver. We're going to bring you guys along. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Join us, and thank you so much for watching as always. But until then, bye for now.